Round 1 of the Great Pipe Tobacco Quest continues. The quest for me to find my new favorite pipe tobacco. We'll be checking out C'est La Vie pipe tobacco and Drexel 8. Which one is going to come out ahead? Stay tuned. Howdy all, Virginia Piper here. We are continuing with round 1 of the Great Pipe Tobacco Quest, my quest to find my new favorite pipe tobacco. I've invited viewers like you to predict what my favorite pipe tobacco will be. And a few of the predictions are in. Cobbett of the Shire predicts Drexel. The prediction from Bearded Assassins is Suitliff 1M. Aces GR and I believe Briar Report are predicting that Lane 1Q will come out on top. I'm predicting the same. I think it's going to be really hard to top a blend that I've enjoyed for around 2 decades. But I'm going about this with an open mind. It should be noted that Lane 1Q and its cousins in the Captain Black line are extremely popular here in the United States. Not so much by connoisseurs, but by guys like me who enjoy a simple, flavorful pipe tobacco. I also predict that I'm going to detect more flavor as I try higher quality blends in this quest. So feel free to add your predictions or change your prediction if you've already made one. On to C'est La Vie. Actually, before we get into C'est La Vie, let's quickly discuss its competitor, which is Drexel, a pipe tobacco that has been reviewed twice on this channel. The reason is, the first time I tried it, I had a cold. Things went a little bit better the second time around. So we'll get into discussions about Drexel later on. Right now our focus is, again, C'est La Vie pipe tobacco. Don't know if any of you remember the song, C'est La Vie, that's just the way it goes. That song's been going around in my head ever since I received this packet. But anyway, this package of pipe tobacco. So let's read what we have here. C'est La Vie, French vanilla pipe tobacco. And it says here, a finer thing in life. Mild, creamy, and aromatic Cavendish mingles with flu-cured tobaccos, topped with a delicious helping of vanilla. All right, sounds pretty good. By the way, this is manufactured by the Scandinavian Tobacco Group in Tucker, Georgia. I've read up a bit on all of this and could probably explain it if I researched it again as far as how we have a Scandinavian tobacco group in Georgia. And I'm sure one of you guys probably could too. Realize that certain companies take over other companies, but it's still kind of odd to read that. So we're going to open up this pouch. Actually, I kind of like this, even just right here on the inside. Nothing maybe super special here, but just really a whole different change here in the way the print is done and all of that. It looks kind of classy. Now, the pouch aroma. And with me trying to give you guys a pouch aroma, probably useless. But here goes. Again, I'm picking up, can't even really say a raisiny smell. Definitely a sweetness for sure. I would say maybe I am getting some of the vanilla flavoring in the smell here. What I'm not picking up is the smell of the actual pipe tobacco. And I think it's really a good indication of what kind of smoke you're going to get if you can at least get the sweet smells of the actual tobacco in there. That's not happening. But, hey, I'm still looking at this with an open mind. One other thing, too, is this pipe tobacco is incredibly moist. It's sort of the direct opposite of the Jester that I reviewed earlier. Let's take a look at what we have inside. This is a little bit darker than the ones that I have reviewed. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, let's go for the lighting. Everybody ready? This pipe tobacco does not light easily. So far, it's quite pleasant. But again, did not want to stay lit. Let's try this again. I am picking up the vanilla. I should note that I received a really good comment from Inverted 311, and that he noticed that paper filter was still in my cob when I sampled Smoker's Pride. And so basically the filter itself may have been masking some of the flavoring. That was kind of a comment. So I actually tried Smoker's Pride this morning while soaking in a hot bath and thought I'd see if it made any difference. And you know how I've talked about fearing that chemical note in the pipe tobacco, and it was sure enough there. And now that I think about it, I think that's also what was coming out in Jester. So definitely that filter had made a difference. This time around, Definitely don't have a filter here. And definitely no chemical undertones or anything like that, or undernotes. I am picking up on some vanilla. Some other action going on there that I can't quite put my finger on. And it's really hard for me to separate out the tobacco tastes that are here. But this is definitely a step up, maybe even a couple steps up from Jester and Smoker's Pride. I think we'll put this maybe at about a 7. Okay, and now on to Drexel. Like I said earlier, this is going to be my 3rd review of this pipe tobacco. First time through, had a cold. Second time, tried again, but there was a slight problem, which is this looks like the best if used by date for this was July 31st, 2017. And note I didn't actually purchase old pipe tobacco. This was thrown in by Pipes and Cigars with another order that I had, much like they did yet again. There is a little bit of a difference. This time, the best if used by date is over here, October 5th, 2017. So we're getting a little bit closer to current. And we'll see if it makes a difference. So let's have a look at the package. For those of you who have seen my reviews of this pipe tobacco, you're pretty much familiar with the drill. But for those of you who are new to the game, I'm going to go through the same thing again. So we have Drexel here, and again, also, it just seems as if the printing on the package is slightly off. Not really a huge deal. Let's open this up. And again, my beef a little bit with Drexel is that you really don't know what blend you're getting until you open it up. As I said, it just says Drexel on the outside, and you've got to get to the inside to see that you've got Drexel 8. And let me read the fine print. Reach for this superior flake of flue-cured Virginia, let's try that again. Reach for the superior flake of the flue-cured Virginia spiced with Perique, pressed into blocks and then sliced. Best enjoyed with the fellas. So let's take a look inside. And we'll go over here. It is indeed, let's see here, a flake pipe tobacco. And the consistency here is actually pretty decent. This is really what I would kind of hope for in pipe tobacco. It's not too dry, not too moist, just right. Well, but we'll find out. Pouch aroma, let's see if we pick up anything different so far. Nothing super strong. Again, I'm kind of getting some sweetness. A little bit more of that unsmoked pipe tobacco smell, but picking up some sort of flavoring as well. Overall, fairly pleasant. I kind of tend to prefer the smell of my Lane 1Q, pretty much just right out of the package, where again, it's just really got that really cool pipe tobacco smell. This one, not quite as much. So we're going to light this, Oh, and by the way, as always, I have pre-packed a pipe, so you don't have to pretty much wait around while I'm doing it. So let's give this a shot. I am picking up some of the spiciness from the Perique. And a bit more of kind of a pipe tobacco-y type taste. Definitely the Virginia. Now, I don't think this had, wait a minute, let's see. I don't think this had mentioned vanilla, but and I guess it's not really, I guess it isn't what I'm tasting. But there's a bit of a sweetness as well. This inches out past C'est la vie. And definitely is the best that I've tried so far in these reviews. There is a real complexity to it. And I'm glad I opened up this pouch because the other one, the older one, didn't seem to have a whole lot of taste to it. So I believe we will give this an 8. So Drexel won in this pairing. We have 2 more to go in round 1. And that's going to be the Sutliff 1M compared against the Stanwell Fine Pipe Tobacco. Which one will win? Stay tuned.